Finally getting out here at the range today. Gonna try out my Bodyguard 380. Got a couple of magazines that it came with, and I got some Herters brass case 380 full metal jacket 95 grain, and some Blazer aluminum case 95 grain full metal jacket. So I'm gonna try to shoot through all this stuff and see how the gun performs. Now I know a lot of people complain about the recoil on these. I shoot 38 specials and I don't have any problem with the recoil on those, so I don't think this could be any worse. So I'm gonna set up my camera and I'm gonna do some shooting. Here we go. I'm actually starting out with some, what is this stuff? This is Sig Performance hollowpoint. You always have to try out your gun with your carry ammo to make sure that it's going to function. So that's what I'm going to start with, is the hollowpoint. Safety first. Let's see how she does. Well, I'm hitting the target, but I'm definitely not hitting where I'm aiming. So I'm sure I'm pulling it. It does have a little bit more recoil than I expected, but this is a nice little gun. I gotta try to dial in my aim on this thing though. Try to squeeze the trigger a little bit slower. Oh, it's getting better. At least I'm on the target. But this is Blazer aluminum, so let's see if I can dial my shots in a little bit here. So if I slow down, I can actually do pretty stinking well with this thing. This is 21 feet, so 7 yards. Again, FBI statistics, most fights happen within, 7 to 10 yards. And that was, 4 or 5 out of 6 in the black. Pretty close to the bullseye. It's probably about a 3-inch group. Let's see how I do with the second magazine. Not too bad. Let's go take a look at it again. Again, this is the first time I'm shooting this thing. I've only had it for a couple of weeks and I haven't even shot it yet. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 12. I don't know where the other ones hit. Maybe there's 2 here because I just pasted that up. It looks like there's 3 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I don't know where the other 2 hit. Probably low because I started out low and I started bringing it up. I'm going to paste it up again and keep going. So I put a new target up and I kind of figured out what I'm doing wrong. Just like every other handgun I shoot, for some reason I always feel like I need to pull the front sight a lot higher than I should. I just need to get used to how I shoot. I shoot differently than some people. I've given my gun to other people and had them shoot better than me. So just practice. That's why I'm out here. It's a beautiful day. I mean, what better way to spend the day than out here getting some range time? So I got 2 Herters and then 4 Blazer aluminum in this magazine, and I got all Blazer aluminum in this one. I'm going to take a few more shots. I'm going to try to go a little bit slower, try to aim better. So we'll see what I do now. There's that double tap that you get with the Bodyguard. Sometimes if the primer's hard, you gotta pull it twice. And that's 6. Not horrible. I'm definitely getting better. You can see I'm not hitting the frame of the target anymore. So, getting better. This was like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th down here. And I pulled the last 3 down a little bit, mainly because one of them didn't fire, so I had to hit it twice. So I'm going to leave this pointed at the target this time. I can zoom in a little bit here. You can see my next magazine. See if I do better on this one. I am in no way a marksman. I never claimed to be a marksman. I do this mostly for fun. I got guns originally for self-defense and then realized how much fun it is to shoot them, so that's why I'm still into this hobby. Low. Oh, didn't fire. Fired that time. Go high. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I'm getting better. Definitely getting better. After I finish off this last few rounds of 380, I'm going to switch over and use my 9mm shield. Probably do that in a separate video because I know this one's going to be getting pretty long. I don't want to... Actually, I can shoot all these off. I was going to say I don't want to waste all my 380, but I'm not carrying my bodyguard today. So here's 6, and then I got 3 more after this. Whoa, that's a first. Had one got stuck in the chamber, stovepipe, when it loaded. I think that was the last round. Nope. There's one below it. Let me drop the magazine. Gun's clear. I think it's still safe to fire. It didn't damage the round at all. So let's try it again. I don't know what happened with that. That was kind of weird. Alright, so those fired fine, and I got 3 more in this magazine. Alright, so first 112 rounds through this gun. I'm slightly more consistent. Again, I mean, to me, I'm not a marksman by any stretch of the imagination. I do this mostly for fun. So for me, I didn't miss the target once that time. I pulled 2 of them high. The rest of them are, for the most part, in the same area. So for me, that's a pretty good day. Again, I'm not a marksman. I'm not an instructor. I'm just a weekend warrior type gun collector and shooter. So that was my Bodyguard 380. And I've had a lot of people say that the triggers on these are really heavy. I don't think it's heavy at all. This is clear, but I mean, to me, maybe 7.5 pounds, something like that, but it's double action. It does have the hammer in there. You can see the hammer. So a couple of times you saw that I didn't get a round that fired. I just pulled the trigger again and it fired every single time. I did have that one stovepipe out of 100, and that was on the Herters ammo. Again, it could have been a fluke if it popped out of the magazine and the slide went back slow. Gun is a little bit dirty. You can see the tip of it. There's some crap on there. The other thing that stinks is I don't have the laser in this right now, so that may be contributing to some of the fouling if it did foul, and that's why it had the failure to eject. But that's the Bodyguard 380. I'm really happy with it for $200. I mean, $200. What else can you buy for $200 for a self-defense pistol that, I mean, to me, one round out of 100 I had an issue with on a gun that I know only had 10 or 20 rounds through it when I bought it. So chances are this isn't even broken in yet, and that's probably more the issue, that I had a problem with that one round. But I love this gun. Life is good, and man, what a beautiful day to be out shooting.